Unleashing the Extraordinary: How Setbacks Paved the Way to Revolutionary Success. Welcome to the BlackCEO Podcast. Today, we're diving into a conversation that will challenge everything you thought you knew about success, dreams, and the path to achieving them. I'm thrilled to share with you the extraordinary insights I've gained from Dr. Cathy L. Howard, the visionary founder of ahunastudios.com. Dr. Howard isn't just an inspiration, she's a revolutionary force reshaping the entertainment industry and redefining how we view talent, potential, and the very essence of success. Dr. Howard's journey is a testament to the power of perseverance, faith, and the audacity to dream big. But more than that, it's a story that will make you question your own assumptions about what it takes to achieve your dreams. It's a narrative that flies in the face of conventional wisdom and challenges us to see our setbacks not as roadblocks, but as stepping stones to something far greater than we ever imagined. Imagine for a moment a world where every person's unique talents are recognized, nurtured, and given a platform to shine. A world where the next groundbreaking actor, visionary director, or chart topping musician isn't lost to obscurity, but instead is discovered and celebrated. This isn't just a fantasy, it's the reality that Dr. Cathy L. Howard is creating right now through her groundbreaking work at Change Universe Studios. But before we dive into the revolutionary work of Dr. Howard, I want to present you with a counterintuitive idea that lies at the heart of her mission. Sometimes the path to realizing our dreams requires us to put them on hold. Now I can almost hear the collective gasp. Put our dreams on hold. Isn't that the opposite of what we're usually told? And you'd be right to question this. We live in a culture that constantly urges us to chase our dreams relentlessly, to never give up, to push forward at all costs. But what if I told you that sometimes the act of stepping back is precisely what propels us forward? This is the paradox that Dr. Cathy L. Howard's life and work illuminates so brilliantly. Her story challenges our conventional wisdom about success and reminds us that the journey to our dreams is rarely a straight line. It's a winding path full of unexpected turns, apparent dead ends, and surprising breakthroughs. Let's start at the beginning. Dr. Howard's path began much like many aspiring actors. At 16, filled with passion and determination, she left home to pursue her dream of becoming an actress. But life, as it often does, had other plans. She quickly faced a harsh reality. Without education, her dream would be limited. Now, many people might have given up at this point. They might have said, well, I tried and it didn't work out. But not Dr. Howard. Instead of abandoning her dream, she made a crucial decision. She stepped back and focused on her education, earning her high school diploma at the age of 20. This experience solidified a belief that would become central to her life's work. All things are possible. But it also taught her something else, something that many of us struggle to accept. Sometimes to move forward, we need to take a step back. Sometimes to achieve our dreams, we need to put them on hold. But her journey was far from over. At 25, Dr. Howard heard a different calling, a spiritual one. She answered the call of God, seemingly putting her acting dreams on hold once again. Many would see this as the end of her entertainment aspirations. But in reality, it was just the beginning of something much bigger. Through her work in ministry, Dr. Howard discovered a new passion, using the performing arts to teach life principles and liberate youth from street violence. Her stage plays All I Need and Issues began attracting attention from juvenile systems, women's shelters, and parenting organizations. Without realizing it, she was laying the groundwork for a revolution in the entertainment industry. Now, here's where things get really interesting. In 2011, nearly 2 decades after first pursuing her acting dream, Dr. Howard arrived in Atlanta with renewed hope. She was ready to dive back into acting, only to discover a new problem. Many aspiring actors were undertrained, and the audition process made it difficult for true dreamers to be discovered. This is where most people would have become discouraged. They might have thought the system is broken, there's no way in. But Dr. Howard saw an opportunity. She realized that her journey, the detours, the challenges, the moments of stepping back, had prepared her for something much greater than just being an actress. It had prepared her to revolutionize the entire system. Drawing from her spiritual insights and teaching experience, Dr. Howard developed a comprehensive acting curriculum. She designed a military style boot camp for actors, aptly named Pressure Cooker with Miss Cathy. where talents would be rigorously trained for stardom. But here's the kicker. She started with just one student in a one-bedroom apartment. One student who believed in her vision. When that student told her, "Miss Cathy, you are teaching me like you see millions of people," she replied with a smile. "I do see millions of people's dreams becoming a reality. This right here is the essence of Dr. Howard's genius." While others might have seen limitations, she saw potential. While others might have been discouraged by small beginnings, she saw the seeds of an empire. And then came 2020. The COVID-19 pandemic hit, and the world as we knew it changed overnight. For many, this global crisis was a setback, but for Dr. Howard, it was the catalyst that would bring her vision to life on a scale she had only dreamed of. This brings us to the present day, where Dr. Howard stands as the CEO of a Change Universe Studios, the first 21st century studio dedicated to discovering and cultivating what she calls ordinary people with extraordinary talents. Now, let's pause for a moment and really consider the magnitude of what Dr. Howard has created. In an industry known for its cutthroat competition and narrow definitions of talent, she's built a platform that gives dreamers of all ages, races, and backgrounds the tools and training to live out their dreams on stage and screen. But a Change Universe Studios is more than just a studio. It's a revolutionary movement that prioritizes diversity, innovation, and the development of new talent in the entertainment industry. It's a platform for unheard voices to preach unwatered down truths through dramatic interpretation. Think about the implications of this. How many undiscovered talents are out there right now, believing their dreams are out of reach? How many potential world changers are working day jobs, their extraordinary gifts lying dormant? Dr. Howard's work suggests that there are far more than we might think. This brings us to a profound truth that Dr. Howard's journey illuminates. Our greatest setbacks often contain the seeds of our greatest breakthroughs. Every time Dr. Howard's dream seemed to be put on hold, she was actually gathering the experiences, insights, and skills that would allow her to dream even bigger. Consider this. If Dr. Howard had achieved her initial dream of becoming an actress, she might never have developed the vision for a Change Universe Studios. If she hadn't faced the challenges of being an undertrained actor in a competitive market, she might never have seen the need for comprehensive actor training. If she hadn't answered the call to ministry, she might never have realized the power of using performing arts to change lives. Each apparent setback was, in reality, a setup for something greater. This is a powerful lesson for all of us. How often do we become discouraged when our plans don't work out exactly as we envisioned? How often do we interpret a no or a not yet as the end of our dreams rather than a redirection to something even better? Dr. Howard's story challenges us to reframe our understanding of success and failure. It invites us to see our lives not as a straight line from point A to point B, but as a rich tapestry of experiences, each contributing to our ultimate purpose. But let's go even deeper. Dr. Howard's work isn't just about entertainment. It's about recognizing the inherent value and potential in every individual. It's about creating a world where talent isn't defined by narrow industry standards, but by the unique gifts each person brings to the table. Think about the ripple effects of this approach. When we start seeing extraordinary potential in ordinary people, we change more than just the entertainment industry. We change society. We create a culture that values diversity of talent, that seeks out and nurtures potential in unexpected places. This is where the true revolution lies. In a world that often seems divided, Dr. Howard's vision reminds us of our shared humanity and the extraordinary possibilities that exist within each of us. It challenges us to look beyond surface level differences and see the talent, the dreams, the potential that lie within every person we meet. Now, you might be thinking, this all sounds great, but what does it mean for me? I'm not in the entertainment industry. I'm not trying to be an actor or a musician. And that's a fair question, but I want you to consider this. Dr. Howard's journey isn't just about entertainment. It's about recognizing and nurturing potential in ourselves and in others. Now, let me share with you a story that illustrates this point perfectly. There was a young man, let's call him Marcus, who had always dreamed of being a filmmaker. But life had other plans. Financial struggles forced him to drop out of college and take a job at a local factory to support his family. For years, Marcus thought his dream was dead. But then through a community outreach program, Marcus discovered a Change Universe Studios. At first, he was skeptical. He thought he was too old, too inexperienced, too ordinary to pursue his dream. But Dr. Howard saw something in Marcus that he couldn't see in himself. She saw potential. Through the rigorous training program at A Change, Marcus not only learned the technical skills of filmmaking, but also rediscovered his passion and creativity. Today, Marcus is not just making films, he's using his art to tell stories that matter, stories that change lives. Marcus's story is just one of many. There's Sarah, a single mother who always loved to sing but never thought she had the look for the music industry. Through A Change, she not only developed her vocal talents, but also learned to embrace her unique style. Today, she's not just performing, she's inspiring other women to embrace their authenticity. Or consider James, a veteran struggling with PTSD who found healing and purpose through acting. Now, he's not just performing on stage, he's using his platform to advocate for mental health awareness among veterans. These stories aren't just about individual success, they're about the ripple effect that occurs when we unleash human potential. When Marcus makes a film, he's not just fulfilling his own dream, he's inspiring others to pursue theirs. When Sarah performs, she's not just singing, she's challenging industry norms and empowering other women. When James acts, he's not just entertaining, he's healing and bringing awareness to important issues. This is the power of Dr. Howard's vision. It's not just about creating stars, it's about unleashing human potential to change the world. But here's the thing, this vision isn't limited to the entertainment industry. The principles that Dr. Howard applies in Change Universe Studios can be applied in any field, in any life. Think about it. How many people in your workplace have untapped potential? How many of your friends or family members have dreams they've put on hold? How many people in your community have talents that are going unrecognized and unnurtured? And what about you? What dreams have you put on hold? What potential within yourself have you yet to fully explore? Dr. Howard's journey teaches us that our setbacks, our detours, our moments of putting our dreams on hold aren't failures, they're opportunities. They're chances to gather experiences, to develop skills, to broaden our perspectives in ways that will ultimately serve our bigger purpose. So I want to leave you with a challenge. Look at your life, your work, your relationships, your community. Where are you seeing only the ordinary when extraordinary potential might be lying just beneath the surface? Where might you be overlooking talent because it doesn't fit your preconceived notions of what talent should look like? And perhaps most importantly, where in your own life have you given up on a dream because the path wasn't as straight or as quick as you expected? What if, like Dr. Howard, your apparent setbacks are actually setting you up for something far greater than you initially imagined? The truth is, we all have the power to be talent scouts in our own lives. We all have the ability to recognize and nurture extraordinary potential in ourselves and in those around us. And when we do this, we don't just change individual lives, we change families, we change communities, we change the world. Dr. Cathy L. Howard's journey from aspiring actress to revolutionary studio CEO is more than just an inspiring success story. It's a call to action. It's an invitation to see the world and the people in it through new eyes. It's a challenge to recognize that sometimes the most extraordinary talents come in the most ordinary packages. As we wrap up, I want you to consider this. What if the next world changing idea, the next groundbreaking performance, the next revolutionary business model is locked inside someone who believes their dream is out of reach? What if you have the power to unlock that potential? Because here's the thing, Dr. Howard's story isn't just about her, it's about all of us. It's about the untapped potential that exists in every community, every workplace, every family. It's about the dreams that are waiting to be awakened, the talents waiting to be discovered. So here's my challenge to you. Starting today, commit to seeing the extraordinary in the ordinary. Look for potential where others see limitations. Nurture dreams that others might dismiss as impractical. In your workplace, be the person who sees and cultivates the hidden talents of your colleagues. In your community, be the one who creates opportunities for others to shine. In your personal life, have the courage to revisit those dreams you've put on hold. And most importantly, remember this. Your setbacks are not the end of your story. They're the beginning of a new chapter. Your detours are not wasted time. They're preparation for something greater than you can imagine right now. Dr. Howard's journey shows us that sometimes putting our dreams on hold is exactly what we need to do to make them a reality. It shows us that our greatest setbacks can become our greatest setups for success. So I challenge you, embrace your setbacks, learn from your detours, and always keep your eyes open for the extraordinary potential that exists in every ordinary moment, every ordinary person, including yourself. Because as Dr. Cathy L. Howard has shown us, all things are possible. The only question is, are you ready to see the possibilities? Thank you for joining me on this journey of discovery. Now go out there and unleash the extraordinary in yourself and in the world around you. The revolution starts with you.